This is a pretty familiar area, the steel mill, our old friend steel mill. And I did not think of an intro for this video, did I? Well, we got a new series today. For once, I'm actually making a gaming series. Well, I mean, I have before, but hopefully it's gonna be serious this time. All focused on Derail Valley and having really hard difficulty settings. For example, spamming the F key right now, can't dash at all. I gotta run everywhere. I'm not allowed to teleport either. So, a couple stuff to keep things spicy and interesting. Also got a couple mods installed too, like this really awesome mod that actually adds driving traffic to the roads, which is super cool. Tons of different skin mods and also locomotive mods. But of course we're stuck with the DE2 for the moment, so it's not like we can really use those, but we'll get to that in future episodes. What licenses do we have? We do not have many at all. Train driver, D2, and freight haul. How much money do we have to start off with? $2,000. We are very much starting from scratch here. We're gonna work our way up. I have the vehicle catalog, so I can show some mods I have installed. We got our basics here. All the default ones. Where are they? These are all... Is this... I forget which one this is. I know I had a couple British Rail ones, like 4F and 8F might be one of those. Or maybe it's, I forget which is which, but we have DE4, which is Czech Class 750. DE8, I think that's based off, I think it's a TEM7, some Russian locomotive. Another DE4 or DE6, I don't know which is which. It's an Alco export. Oh wait, no, that's not the one. This is the E unit, the EMDE, like E7, E9, whatever you want to call it. Got B units for it too. There we go. There's the 4F, 8F. That's the Alco export. Also have the GT26 EMD, the V-Line N-Class, Daylight, Southern Pacific Daylight, and I don't think it's on here, but I also have the, another Australian locomotive, C-Class. We'll get to those eventually. I'm not sure if you need licenses for all of them, but even if they don't require licenses, I'm not gonna just drive them immediately. Couple different ones. So it is a modded playthrough. Let's see, we have some jobs we can take. Let's see, whichever one pays us the most. It's never shunting. Do freight haul. Let's see, 22. Now, since we are starting off with a D2, it is gonna be risky, but you know, we could take our chances and see if we can take a D2 down to the harbor without it derailing. Make our way over here nice and slowly. We gotta hope there's even a D2 over here. There might not be, and if that happens, that's gonna be fun. Is that a DE2? That is indeed a DE2. Right next to it, we got... What is that? I think that's a... Class 86, Deutsche Bahn. I would have also done the Union Pacific FEF mod, but I think the creator's working on updating it. Like, this model's kind of rudimentary, but it still gets the job done. Huh, maybe I don't. I can't hop in. Maybe I do need to dash to get up to it, but... No, I'm pretty sure that just means I don't have the license to drive it. So... Got our D2 over here. Not sure what that logo is. Got a whole bunch of livery mods for locomotives and really everything. Should probably get our turntable set before we do anything. Let's spin that over real quick. Push it just a tiny bit. And boom. We are good to go. Release the handbrake. Get everything turned on. Alright. Got our rail driver plugged in, so... Although the lights are kind of weird, I think I'll just enable those manually. Bring it over to the yard and see what we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna do a harbor run, that's for sure. Spin it over and... Oh, actually, we're gonna want to have it facing back. Yeah, we're gonna want to have it facing backwards because we're gonna have to back out. Come on. A little bit further. I always mess up the turntable. Alright. Ooh, a little bit too much power. The rail driver can be a bit sensitive at times. I hope not to have our first catastrophic derailment on the first day, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, also another thing too is I can't see my location on the map, so gotta use the compass. Although I do know the map pretty well at this point. I think I got over 300 hours on this game. I've completed it before, but unfortunately the save file kind of got corrupted and I lost all my demonstrators. So I know it's a 2% going down to the harbor. We can do 250 or 300 depending on the weather, but that's going uphill. Never said anything about downhill. Of course I have tried to carry heavy loads going downhill before and it hasn't ended very well. I did still keep the setting to change switches with the comms radio, because I don't really want to have to stop the train and switch everything. Just doing it constantly, that just gets annoying, so not doing that. That is, you can call it cheating if you want, but for me it's just a quality of life feature. Alright. Let's get to the other... Still in reverse. I think one of the first licenses I'm gonna want to get is manual servicing, since that'll save me so much money in the long run. This traffic mod is supposed to react to oncoming trains. We'll see how well it actually does. Yeah, look at that. I did a really good job. I did also enable the camera, the external camera, although I'm just using it for screenshot purposes. I can't, like, control anything with it, so just there for screenshots, so I can take good thumbnail shots and whatnot. I have a couple custom car, or custom, I guess custom rail car mods installed too. Tons of different liveries. So, ton of different stuff to play with. Alright, now let's actually see what job we're gonna take. Alright. Our most profitable job here is going to be this one. Oh, that's... Oh, wait, I need the longer license to do... train length. Yeah, the only thing I have the money for is shunting, so... Let's see. We could make a decent amount shunting, but that's kind of boring. So... we could potentially do... I'm not sure how much logistical haul is. 20 grand, yeah, way too much. But let's see. We'll throw this in and hopefully get a good time bonus. Which train is mine? Some FH38. Are you FH38? You're FH93. What about you? You are 91. Oh, I bet it's gonna be this one right here. FH38, FH38. This is the one. Alright. Let's grab our train. Got the cab fan. Really hot out in real life today. Currently going through like a severe heat wave. I think the feels like temperature is supposed to get up to 110, which is just ridiculous for New England. It's a good day to sit inside a nice air-conditioned room and play some Derail Valley. Alright. There we go. Perfect. And of course it's going to be the handbrake all the way back that needs to be released. But I do need to go back and take the order anyways, so I guess that works out. Alright. Alright. Get run over by a truck. Oh, wait, we're going to Machine Factory. I thought this was the harbor. Oh, alright, now. This, should have looked at my orders more carefully. I think I can do that. There's a bit of a hill going up, but I think if I gain just enough speed, I might be able to do it. How heavy is our train? 208 tons. And this locomotive is rated for 300 tons on 2. Oh, we got this in the bag. This is easy. This is light work. This is light work. Alright. C41. Alright. Let's hit the road. Or the rails. Alright, so let's see. Would be nice to lay my map down somewhere. I guess right here, and guess I can put this, throw it on the ground. I don't know. Guess I could put it right here, or just hold it in my inventory. That works too. Okay, so I think it'll be quickest to take a right out of the steel mill. Go by Farm, Oil Well, City West, take another right, and gun it up to the machine factory. We can give full throttle too. For now. Traction motors aren't boiling hot just yet, so I'm willing to push it a little bit. Try and make that time bonus. That's pretty important right now since we are very much broke. And I do have a station map. Can I... Where are we going first? The, farm. Yeah, I can't control junctions from the map, so... I think that's, like, the dispatcher license. I also think we're speeding a little bit. I think once I unlock the dispatching license, I can do that, but... Still good to know what direction I'm going. Do I wanna? I think I keep left here. Slow down too. Yeah, then take this right. Not doing a good job slowing down, I gotta admit. Maybe I just didn't stop it hard enough. Alright. Heading straight on. You know, like here, we're just chilling, rolling through. Can check out all the, things. I don't even know what, like, half those brands are, if they're real or not. I just kind of installed some random ones. I recognize the Canada one, but I just installed them just to make it more interesting, you know? Alright, the oil well. A little bit sketchy over here. Gotta be very careful. We are looking good. wait, I have to slow down. 50 now. Yes, the cars do stop very well. Alright. I'm sure we'll have some very crazy, violent explosions eventually, but for now, just need to make money. Alright, so just keep going straight, take a right out of the city. I have no idea what direction. I know there's a switch coming up, but I have no idea what direction it's set at, so this is kind of scary. Okay, we're going straight and whoa, alright, slows down to 30. Let's slam on the brakes. Alright, just roll through the junction. No problems. I also gotta keep a lookout for demonstrators, even if I don't have the licenses for them yet. I can still go back and look for them, because I remember on my main save that I unfortunately lost, that was not done on camera. I found a DM3 somewhere off to the side here, so. Most of them spawn around stations, but good to keep a lookout. I think this train is so short, I barely even have to worry about like speeding up after a speed limit. Like I can just gun it as soon as it changes. Probably shouldn't be so aggressive, not just for heat management, but fuel management. All right. Just gonna coast through this junction. I think it gets down to 30 somewhere up here, so save on some fuel and not bother speeding up. And also make sure my temperature is down, because there is a steep hill coming up, and even though this locomotive is capable of making it up, I still don't want to take a chance. Yeah, I think manual service license would be a good one to get. I would like to get the SO60. That's nice and cheap and pretty strong for early game. Got an animated crossing, which is really cool. I think that car is a little lost. Holy, I did not expect that to happen. Oh my god. So, the traffic mod, it has its issues. Stuff like that happens from time to time. Oh, I was not expecting that to happen. Oh my. I totally forget how there's a way you can zoom in, like when you're taking screenshots. Oh, there we go. You have to click, you have to hold tab. Is there also, is there a way to like move the camera up too, or am I just being crazy at that point? Right in the tree. There we go. That's a good one. I'll figure out more of that stuff later. I guess using the space bar. I said I'd figure out now, but now I don't know how to go down. Oops. Is it control? Ah, control will go up, alt to go down. That makes sense. That's a much better screenshot. For our humble beginnings. And what track are we going into now? C4I. And with the power plants coming up, we do want to take a left here, but we don't want to go into the power plant. Bit of a sharp corner, but somehow still able to take it going that fast. I want my time bonus, but I also don't want to derail. No derailments in the valley. Junction looking like up here. Looks like it's already good to go. Grab our station map. Alright, so we want to go right and left. Already used a decent amount of fuel. Traction motors are doing pretty good, though. I don't really care about the tachometer or the ammeter. All I care about is the traction motor temp. That's all that matters. Let's change that. I think now's a good time to let off the throttle and let it coast into the place it needs to be. We can admire the future locomotives we will soon acquire from afar. Quite a lot of steam locomotives. I think there's this. Let's see, we got a C-class over there, I think. I should probably be paying more attention. We want to take it this way into the sea yard. And I forget I can't dash. I almost instinctively, like, jumped out of the train. And I'm like, oh, wait, I can't do that. Alright, just have to stay to the far right. Nice and easy. Nice and simple. Alright, that should be plenty of room. Alright, let's get this tied up and submit our first job. Hop over these hoppers. Alright. A lot of bonus time, wow. So we would have made just under 10 grand. You got about 15. Look much better. Let's see. So we'll need 20,000 for manual service. Let's see, 30,000 we can get DM3. 20,000 SO60. After consideration, I think this will be a good place to wrap up for today. So, thank you guys for watching. Good to start off a new series of messing around and blowing stuff up eventually. Throwing cups around. And, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these will end up being sort of shorter videos. Shorter videos for my channel standards, like, some of them might be over an hour, but maybe just like a job per episode. I could get just a bunch of bite-sized videos out instead of several, like, giant, like, multi-hour long videos. Change things up a little bit, make it a bit more manageable. So, that's gonna be it for today's first episode. And I will see you in either episode 2 or whatever video comes after this one. Bye.